All right, we are going to go to the House of the Week next, I believe. We have Stefanos Chen joining us on set. This is a great segment that everyone loves to take part in because we can see all the houses that many of us can't afford to live in, but of course we get to peer inside the lives of those who do. Stefanos, thanks so much for joining me.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much. We're going to start with a quirky concrete retreat.
Yeah, this is a house actually. It's on a 43-acre plot, and it's a single bedroom home. But some of the really interesting things about it is that there is an airplane wing that's sort of on the front lawn that's sticking out, it's protruding.
That's not something you see every day,
no,
right?
it's not. And actually also has an upside-down potting house, a garden house that was built upside down, so the roof is actually built into the soil there.
Now, do we know the reason for that?
They're just pretty quirky homeowners, yeah.
Well, it looks great. We're looking at it right now at $4.35 million. And concrete walls and floors, exposed steel posts, so sort of industrial look.
Right, yeah, definitely. Exposed steel, exactly. If you go inside, it has a very sort of industrial feel to it.
Do we know much about this airplane wing on the lawn? I understand it was a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it was a Christmas gift from his son-in-law, and it came actually from the same airport where Casablanca was filmed.
Oh, neat.
So
that's great. All right, let's go to Contemporary in the Cliffs. Tell us about that home.
This home actually took about a decade to design and build. It's very heavily influenced by Frank Lloyd Wright, the famous architect, and it's built right into the Catalina foothills outside of Tucson, and it's just a gigantic home. It's 25,000 square feet interior.
And looking at it right there, again, sort of a modern look to this house, but lots of windows so you can see the view. I guess that's a major selling point, right?
Definitely, yeah.
But it does come with a pretty huge price tag, though, $15.9 million.
Yeah.
And I understand the owners were big into entertaining. One of the reasons they bought this.
Yes, one of the primary reasons they built the home actually was because they actually host very large sort of charity events in the home.
All right, let's move on to Home to House Antiques. So this is a 6,000 square foot waterfront home in Maryland, and so the owners were big antique dealers or collectors?
Collectors, yeah. Over the years while they were working, they're retired now, they basically spent a lot of time in England and have collected some really great antiques in the home. Some of the coolest ones that they had mentioned to me was a 16th century chest on chest, which is basically a tall boy. I think you have a photo of that in the dining room.
Yep, I think we're looking at it right now.
And
does that come with the house?
It is negotiable, they said. They're pretty fond of it, though, so
really?
You might have to bargain pretty hard.
I would imagine it would be, but we see it has a pool.
It does have the pool. It's right on the water, so you have access to the dock, and they said that every weekend they go out kind of crabbing, catch Chesapeake blue crabs right out there, and catch about a dozen or two every week. It's pretty great living. And
this is $3.5 million,
yes.
And you said it is on waterfront property, so pretty good views from the house. We saw a lot of the windows there. It's one of these unique properties down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shingle-style home, sort of New England-inspired, so it's a pretty great property.
All right, and could get some antiques in there, too. All right, French Coastal in Connecticut, a French country home. Tell us about this one.
Another waterfront home. It's right overlooking the Long Island Sound. It is about 8,000 square feet in Madison, Connecticut. It 4-bedroom, 4.5 baths. Some very cool things about the home is it has 4 fireplaces and an elevated hearth right in the kitchen, which is a really cool feature. It's going for $6.295 million. And one of the coolest things actually that he mentioned to me that doesn't get much credit actually is in the bathrooms. The faucets are not on the same side as the shower heads so that you don't get wet when you go into the shower.
Oh, that's
which I
great.
thought was amazing.
So $6.3 billion, essentially $6.295, Long Island Sound. 4 fireplaces, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, Stefanos Chen, thanks so much for joining us.